Good day everyone, today I'm going to show you how to install Animal Crossing New Horizons into your PC. If you like this game, this is a Nintendo Switch game, but you can now play it to your PC. So I'm going to teach you how to do that. So these are the files that you need for your PC, the keys and the firmware and the Animal Crossing game, and that you have installed the latest build of Ryujinx Emulator. So for those who are new and do not know, Ryujinx Emulator is a Nintendo Switch emulator that can play Nintendo Switch games into your PC. So I have Animal Crossing here just to prove to you guys that I have the game. So I'm just going to minimize this now and teach you where to get Ryujinx Emulator first. So just type in Ryujinx Emulator into your web browser and hit search, and then go to ryujinx.org. That is their official website. Click on that, then go to download. And if you're using Mac device, then your Mac OS should be in Mac OS 11 or later version. Download here. And if you're from Linux, then you can just download the version here. And for those Windows version or PC, just like me, you can just download here. I'm currently using the latest build of Windows 11 22H2 version, and Ryujinx Emulator will run smoothly with no issues at all. So you can just download the file here, and I will just gonna skip on this part because the download and installation process for Ryujinx Emulator is really easy to do, and anyone can do that. So I'm just gonna minimize this now, and I'm gonna assume that you have already installed Ryujinx Emulator. So this is your first installation, then boot up Ryujinx Emulator, run Ryujinx Emulator now, and then you'll be met with certain errors saying that you will need some certain files to be installed into your Ryujinx Emulator in order for your Ryujinx Emulator to play Nintendo Switch games. So what are those files? These are that files that it's need to be installed. So these are the Nintendo Switch keys and the Nintendo Switch firmware. It should be in the latest version, which is version 15. And Animal Crossing New Horizons game should be in XCI file format. So if you're asking me where you can get these files, legally speaking, you can only get these files through a modded Nintendo Switch console. And this modded Nintendo Switch console should have a custom firmware installed in it so that you will have access into that Nintendo Switch system files, which are the keys and firmware. So just copy that when you have access into the system files. Copy that into your PC. Then Animal Crossing New Horizons, you should own the game, you should buy the game, and you should have a physical copy of that game. And then just digitally back it up into your PC into an XCI file format. So if you have, or if you don't have a Switch, okay, so if you don't have a Switch, or if you have a Switch, but don't know how to do all the mods and the custom firmware installation and all the things that I've said, then I'm just going to save you that hassle and teach you where to get all these files. So in order to get to all these files, I'm just going to leave a QR code here. Scan it with your QR code reader into your mobile device, and then you will be redirected to the download page wherein you will get all of these files here. So be sure to check that website, that is approms.com. And in the middle part of the website, you can get the XAI file format of Animal Crossing New Horizons. And in order to get the keys and firmware of the Nintendo Switch, just hover down on the website so that you will get all of these files here. So be sure to check the entirety of the website so that you will get and download all of the files needed in order to run this game into your PC. So I'm going to assume now that you have downloaded the files and that you have a copy of it. It's time to install them into your Ryujinx Emulator. To do this, just go to File, go to Open Ryujinx folder, and then go into that system folder. And here, just open the keys file here, and then just drag and drop these files into your folder. And this folder should be empty because this is your first installation. Close that now. Now go to Tools, then Install Firmware. It's time to install this firmware file here. So go to Tools, Install a firmware from XCI or zip file, and then choose on that firmware file. Okay, so now it will say install firmware, hit yes, and it will say successfully installed. Hit OK. Now your Ryujinx Emulator is fully capable of booting up and detecting Nintendo Switch game. You will know that it is successful because it will detect your Nintendo Switch game icons. So as you can see here, Animal Crossing games are shown. So what is the next step now? The next step now is to optimize your Ryujinx Emulator for your PC so that it will run the games with no issues at all, or no graphic bugs or anything performance issues with this. So to do this, just go to Options and go to Settings. And in this part, just pause the video and copy my settings. So be sure to copy everything, okay, so that there will be no problems in playing Nintendo Switch games. So the game directories is when you will put your Nintendo Switch games, and your Nintendo Switch games should be in XCI or NSP file format. But if you follow my steps, then you will get the XEI file format of Animal Crossing New Horizons here. Now go to input. It is better to play Nintendo Switch games with a controller rather than using the mouse and keyboard because that is really hard to do. So in order to configure, just go to player 1 here and then go to configure. And your controller will be detected here, just like mine. My Nintendo Switch Pro controller is detected, and I have mapped it up just like my Pro controller. But if you have a PlayStation or Xbox or any PC controller here, you can just hook it up and then map it up according to your liking and hit save. Now go to system. Again, just pause the video and copy my settings here. Now go to the graphics tab. This is the most important part, so be sure to copy. Graphics backend multi-threading should be on. Graphics backend Vulkan. The API should be Vulkan. The preferred GPU should be your dedicated graphics card. Mine is an RTX 2070 Super. And in the enhancements tab, just enable shader cache and enable macro HLE. The resolution scale should be in 2x resolution because my monitor is a 1440p monitor and the games will look much sharper and much more beautiful than the native resolution of the Switch. But if your PC cannot handle that, then just go to the native resolution. But for me, I'm going for a 2x resolution. Anisotropic filtering should be auto and aspect ratio should be in 16:9. Once done, hit apply and save. Now your Ryujinx Emulator is now fully optimized to run Nintendo Switch games. So a little bit of disclaimer, I'm not going to show you guys a gameplay of Animal Crossing New Horizons because we all know that Nintendo is really strict on this kind of content and they don't want it to be shown in the internet, especially if you are playing an emulated version of that game. And to save myself from the hassle of my channel being taken down or my videos being taken down, I'm not going to show you that. But in this tutorial, I am willing to show you a little bit of Animal Crossing. Then I'm just going to stop the emulation from there so that Nintendo will not be able to detect the game running into my PC. So I'm just going to blur things out here so that Nintendo will not hit me with a copyright strike. And I hope you guys do understand that part. But as long as you have followed all the steps that I've shown you in this video tutorial, then you'll be able to play Animal Crossing New Horizons with no issues at all. And all of the Nintendo Switch games that are released. So it's now booting up. And it's now showing that the game is running. So I'm just gonna pause or stop the emulation now. And that's the proof that Animal Crossing New Horizons runs well in PC. So as long as you follow all the steps in this video tutorial, you'll be able to play the game. So if you have some questions regarding the installation process of Animal Crossing New Horizons into your PC, then just leave a comment in the comment section below and I will try my best to answer all of them. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. And see you next time, and goodbye for now.